Hello, everybody. Beth Heilman, the unconventional real estate agent here. And little aside, let me tell you why I came up with the unconventional real estate agent, because I am, always have been, fought it for years, never thought it inside the box, always trying to break out the walls of the box. So, the unconventional real estate agent I am. Want to tell you a little story about a client of mine. Has been in the real estate game and actually investing for a few years. And she let her heart get the better part of a situation. And she called me today a little bit fired up. She has a tenant in one of her properties that has been kind of a victim for a little bit. And she's tried to work with her. She has, let her pay partial rent here and always catching up. However, it's gotten to the point of now this tenant expects all the accommodations to be made for her. And although she's apologetic, there's always a big, long, drawn out text message as to why she's unable to make the rent. Long story short, I'm titling this video, Take Control of Your Business Before It Controls You. This person had to pull money out of a savings account to be able to cover the mortgage, because of course, there are some investors who are on a thin margin. Those of us who are mom and pop investors, we're on a thin margin. So when somebody can't or won't or isn't responsible and doesn't pay the rent on time, we're stuck for it. We've got to pay it. Mortgage company doesn't care if, the ex-husband suddenly decided not to pay child support, or if, somebody's doing a job that doesn't pay that much, or, whatever. Mortgage company doesn't care. So, unfortunately, my client is going to have to issue a pay or quit, which isn't always fun. Actually, it's never fun. However, I was proud of her because she took control. She finally had gotten enough of the long sob stories. Let's face it, when someone signs a lease agreement with you, they are agreeing to abide by what it says on the lease agreement. Whatever, day you've got set to pay the rent, please make it the first. Then they need to pay on the first. If they don't pay, then there's a late fee. And if they really don't pay, there's a legal notice to get out and get someone in there that, does actually have the ability to pay. So, suffice it to say that my client is going to be contacting, now mind you, we're in Nevada, so we are no longer able to issue a notice to pay or quit on our own, even as a landlord, even as a realtor, even as a licensed property manager. The state kind of did away with that. So she's going to be contacting a process server today to have a notice to pay or quit. And all it does is cause frustration for everybody. Should she have nipped this in the bud a few months ago when things started to get a little sideways? Yeah, she really should have. However, like I said, her heart got the best of her. And it's a single mom, and she's got a little girl, and, all of that stuff. And the tenant was making an effort, and now the tenant's just making excuses. So do not let this happen to you. And like I said, I'm really proud of her for standing up and saying, finally, enough. Enough is enough. And it will serve my client better, because she'll be able to get somebody in there who is responsible, who can actually pay. It will actually serve the tenant better, because someone needs to take a 2x4 upside of her head and, say, you cannot do this to people. You just can't. It's time to be responsible. It's time to get either into some place that you can afford, or get a job that will afford you the place that you want to live. So That's my little rant and my little advice for today. And I would love to hear your comments, whether you've had it happen to you, whether you know of somebody who's, trying to, you know, be the humanitarian. We are not a charity, guys. We are a business. We need to run it like a business, or the business will run us into the ground. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for my clients. Nobody. So I'm going to put a link down below in the show notes to, if you want to talk about investing, how to invest, how to be an unconventional real estate agent, give me a shout. Let's talk. I'd love to talk to you. So this is Beth Heilman, the unconventional real estate agent, signing off for today. Have a great one. Love you. Bye.